What's up, guys? For the next 24 hours I'm doing a survival challenge. No tent, no tarp, no sleeping bag, just me and nature. I'm gonna try and build a shelter, and then later on I'm gonna try and catch myself some lunch and cook it up at our shelter. So stick around and follow me on this adventure. So first things first, I need to find myself some deadfall to make a shelter. What will make this challenge a little extra challenging is the region I'm in right now, you aren't allowed to cut down trees and you aren't allowed to have open fires. So I'm gonna have to work around that and see what kind of shelter I can build. So we found a couple pieces of deadfall and we're just gonna start piling them on top of our shelter. So, just finished up our shelter. Yeah, it's pretty dark in there, so I think I got a little bit of rain cover. I'm aware like bugs are not gonna be something we can avoid, but at least the rain will be a little bit, and the wind, but yeah. So we're just chilling inside the shelter right now. It's actually pretty cozy in here. Now that we've got our shelter built, let's see if we can catch some fish and cook them up for lunch. So we just made it to our spot and dropped the anchor. So now I'm gonna try to catch a couple walleye and see if we can catch one big enough to have some lunch today. So I'm gonna be using my ugly stick with this white jig head that I'm gonna tip with some minnow and see if we can catch a walleye. There we go. First fish of the day. He is not the target species though, so we're gonna let him go. There we go. Here's our first fish of the day. Just a little pike. We'll let him go because he's not what we're after. So yeah, just there he goes. So, just lost him. We just had a walleye. He was too small to keep though, so Good thing he escaped on me. There we go. Here's walleye number 2. He's also too small to keep, but he's pretty close. But he's super healthy, like nice dark green. Look at that. But yeah. Anyway, we'll let this guy go. There we go. Here's another pike. It's probably our biggest fish of the day, I'd say. But yeah, we'll let this guy swim back. There he goes. Just caught another walleye. I'm a little annoyed. My camera died, so we're just gonna be getting the catches because can't exactly get any more footage. But yeah, this guy was 47, so we need 4 more centimeters to keep one. So yeah, we'll let this guy go. So we just caught our lunch. More like by the time we caught it, supper, but yeah, he is 51 centimeters. So we'll keep him and bring him in for lunch later before he flops out of the boat. So we got our walleye filleted up. This lunch turned into more of a supper, so I'm absolutely starving. It took me much longer than I thought it would. Fortunately, didn't get any footage of me cleaning the fish because my GoPro died. So yeah, I'm gonna start cooking this guy up. So I just grabbed some stuff from this backpack. First off, I have this short can for our stove. Got our mess kit, some olive oil, and a frying pan. So, oh, and we got some garlic salt. So let's get this stuff set up and get this fish cooking. So if I go inside my mess kit, I have our spork and 2 pans, my emergency lighter, got some duct tape. Always wrap your lighter in duct tape. That way you always have some extra duct tape if needed and it doesn't take up too much room. And then we have our camp mug, which I'll be using later. And in this orange box, I have a burner. So we're gonna take that and put it on our short can and just get some food cooking here. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is turn a knob on the side, turn it on. There you go. Camp stove is running. So we'll turn this down a little bit and we'll put our pan on top. There we go. So now we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here. So we're gonna probably have to hold this thing on just because of how unbalanced it is with this stove. But now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fish fillet from earlier and we're just gonna throw it right in. It's already cooking, so don't have a lot of time. Got our garlic salt and our pepper, and we're just gonna get a bunch of it on. There we go. There we go. Just flipped the fish. Man, is it looking nice. So just gotta wait a little bit longer and I think we're good to eat it. Not too much longer until we can eat this thing. I'm super hungry, so I'm excited for it. Just turned off the stove, let it cool down, and then we'll put it in our pot. So we're just gonna do a little transfer now. Right into the pot. We just got our fish cooked up here. Man, does it ever look good. So we just got our fish in our thing here. Still steaming. Man, is it gonna taste good. Okay. Time to give her a little taste. Cheers. That's some good fish. Walleye, I think, has got to be in my top 3 best tasting freshwater fish. I wonder what my number 1 is. It's probably between salmon and brook trout. Fresh caught brook trout is one of the tastiest things you can ever have. Walleye, it's up there too. But man, after not eating lunch and the amount of time it took to get out here, that's some rewarding fish. Still working on it here. You know what this calls for? Nice mug of hot chocolate right before it gets dark. That would be some amazing, that would be an amazing beverage right now. But gotta finish our fish first. So we got our last bite. Look at how flaky this meat is. It's my one favorite thing. How easy it is to fry walleye because it's so flaky. If I wasn't doing a little survival challenge, I'd probably use some flour and some Doritos is my favorite recipe. You use a little egg wash and you fry it until, in a pot, until the fillet floats, and man, it tastes like a fillet of fish from McDonald's. It's so good. There we go. That was an amazing meal. So, I'm just gonna take some water. So we got about 250 mils in this pot. We're gonna get this started on the stove and make ourselves some hot chocolate. Get the stove started again here. There we go. Turn the stove down a little bit, and then we'll throw that on there until it starts to boil. The hot chocolate I'm gonna be using is this Gourmet Village naughty or nice hot chocolate. It's an old one from Christmas, but I don't drink hot chocolate unless I'm out camping like this, so might as well use up a couple packs. So we got a pot of boiling water. We're gonna pour it into our mug now. Okay, got our camp mug. Let's take the boiling water off. Pour it right into here. Perfect. Nice steaming mug. Now let's take our hot chocolate mix and pour it in. Okay, got our hot chocolate mix in our mug. Pour it right in. There we go. we'll just take our spork and mix up the hot chocolate. The recipe says to use milk, but I'm using water. So we'll see how big of a difference that makes in the taste. Got our mug of hot chocolate. I think you can tell how the milk makes a difference because it's pretty frothy, but I bet you it still tastes pretty good. So while we wait for our hot chocolate to cool down, I'm gonna finish up the water we used to make it. I need to do a much better job of bringing water on these little adventures, or at least planning somewhere. Because right now I'm camping in the middle of the forest. I'm nowhere near the lake I was fishing at for these walleye. Kind of excited to sleep in this shelter tonight. I see a clear sky above me. No rain. So let's hope it stays that way. I know I'm not going to be able to escape the bugs, but at least I'll have a little bit of a roof over my head. So now that our hot chocolate is cooled off, let's try a little sip. Oh, it's still very hot, but it's so good. That is so worth it. I just burned my tongue. You know what? I don't even care. It's so worth it. Once I finish this, it's getting pretty late. Still want to get up at a decent time to maybe catch some morning bite and do some top water fishing tomorrow. Top water fishing and fly fishing are my two big goals tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head to sleep so I can get up at a decent hour tomorrow to catch some nice fish in the morning. So yeah, let's crawl in the let's crawl in our shelter here and start heading her to bed.
So I'm just about to go to bed in the shelter. It's actually really cozy in here. Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be much harder to have a good sleep, but I feel pretty safe in here. So yeah, let's hope for some nice fish tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's got woken up by the sun here, but yeah, that was actually a pretty good sleep. It did rain a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I just had to turn over, but yeah, let's make breakfast.
So we just got this perch. I'll use him. I'm gonna eat him for breakfast. So yeah. Just got our stove set up. Filleted the fish. We have these two little hunks of meat. That's gonna be our breakfast today. So yeah. Let's get our stove started here. In our pot, pour in some olive oil. And then we'll set that on the fire, and boom. She's already starting to roll here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just drop my fish in right now. There we go. So basically we're just gonna boil this until these are good. Here we go. Nice little perch breakfast. Nice flaky meat, just like the walleye. They're pretty good eating fish. It's pretty solid. And with that, that concludes our 24-hour survival challenge. Biggest difficulty was probably the rain overnight and the bugs, but in the future, I'll just have to prepare for that. Got to do 2 catch and cooks with 2 amazing tasting fish. Walleye and perch are both known for their good table fare. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell. If you want to see another one of my videos, click here. If you want to see a series of my videos, click here. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next adventure.